Hey everybody, Mark here with Imhoff Painting. Last week we were talking about this rot. We showed you the rot solution materials that we use, and they're by Smith&Co. We get them shipped out of California. You can also find them on rotdoctor.com. Anyhow, so we soaked this all with the liquid, and this was extremely hard, or extremely soft last week, and you can see now that it is rock hard. This was all pulpy, and by putting that liquid in there, it makes it really hard. Soaks all the way into the wood and then kills the rot, literally just stops the process. Now this particular board, because it went through to the inside trim work, the homeowner may want to do a replacement, and we're waiting on a carpenter and her to make that decision. However, these smaller rotted areas, we've begun to do our filling. So that one has got its first fill done, and that is all behind the hinge. This was, you may remember from the last video, a very large chunk of that's missing, and then the same here. This went in about, that far. So what you're going to do, you mix these two, part A and part B, equally, and you can see I've used about exactly the same amount out of each one. And I mix up kind of small batches because the stuff is, it's pretty thick, but it's not going to, it'll pull itself back out of the hole. So what I'll do is multiple layers. I try to fill it in stages and basically sand it off smooth once it's all ready to go, and then all we got to do is prime it and paint. So for example, the deeper the thing that you're fixing, the further in the rock goes, the more you have to do as far as layers and applications. This one I should probably be able to do in 2 different applications. I have multiple knives here to just kind of help me to get what I want. And then this one here, as you can see, is a pretty deep hole. So I initially filled around kind of the sides and pushed it back up into areas that are kind of hidden in there. And then I just force it in with my knife, making sure I really get all the way back in there. I don't want an air pocket back in there, mainly because I'm trying to seal out any oxygen from being able to re-enter the space and at some point in time possibly reactivate the rot. But it's pretty, it's a pretty straightforward process. This stuff takes a little time to get used to working with. It is very thick and viscous, not like Bondo, which is kind of thin. The nice thing about it is you can see it'll hang in a vertical surface. It's not running or dripping or anything. It'll just sit there just like that until it dries completely. But you've got to model it and mold it while it's wet, because once this stuff dries, it dries like a rock. So anyway, that's stage 2. We'll give you a video when we get into stage 3. Thank you very much. Have a great day.